I've been elected for a year now and can't quite believe that it is a year since the Scottish parliamentary election and been given the great honour to serve West Scotland and the Scottish Labour Party in Parliament. It's been a really busy year and we've had so much to get through and to deal with, not least COVID-19 and the challenges of the pandemic, the challenges in our health service, the challenges in transport, in justice and in education, and I've been working hard with colleagues across the Parliament to really get results for people in West Scotland. I mean, looking back on those kind of first days in Parliament, it was really exciting. It was a great honour to be here to serve my constituents in West Scotland and getting to know the Scottish Parliament, the building, the staff, everyone who works here, and getting to know really the system. I've tried to represent people from West Scotland both in Parliament and in our communities over the past year, and in Parliament that's about speaking in debates on issues that are important to them, asking questions of the government, pushing ministers to get answers, whether that's about our health service or about our schools, and also taking part in members' debates and getting to meet many organisations that support people across West Scotland, whether that's in mental health or whether it's in children's services. It's been great to talk to those people and see how we can work together to help the region. And out in the communities across the region, I've been delighted to get to know people, to take up their issues, whether that's a housing issue, a roads issue, whether they're looking for a place to school for their child. My team and I have been working really hard on doing hundreds of cases to try and get results for people, and that's what really matters. There's been, I think, a couple of real standout moments for me in the Chamber in the past year. Being able to raise the plight of families who are still looking for answers from what's happened at the Queen Elizabeth University Hospital, constituents in Greenock, and being able to essentially advocate on their behalf with the First Minister and hold up a copy of the Greenock Telegraph that told their story about them being silenced, and really standing up for them and trying to get answers from the government was a huge moment for me, and I hope a huge moment for them and for other constituents like them. Similarly, I've had a real honour standing up for care workers this year in my role as the Shadow Minister for Public Health and Social Care. As everyone I hope knows, we've been calling for £15 an hour for our care workers, to really respect and value them and show that we appreciate everything they did in the pandemic and beyond. So we've been fighting really hard for that, and on the day of the budget I was able to directly challenge the Finance Secretary on why she hadn't included that £15 an hour rise and actually had given 48p rise.
What does the Cabinet Secretary have to say to those workers after she has sat here and offered them a derisory 48p an hour pay rise? She was very fond, along with all other ministers and MSPs, in clapping care workers last year. Now they sit and they clap a 48p pay rise. That is unacceptable. And what does she have to say to those workers?
So it's been quite challenging in some ways to meet people in the community because of COVID, and obviously I was elected during still restrictions on our being able to get about, but those have gradually eased, and we've been doing a lot of work on that in Parliament as well. But I've been delighted to be able to have regular monthly surgeries in certainly in the last 6-month period, and those take place in Inverclyde and in Renfrewshire and in East Renfrewshire. And it's been great to do that in whether it's the Morrison's Cafe or the local library, getting a chance to talk to people about their issues, catch them even just as they're having a cuppa and have a chat and be available to them. So that's been a hugely important part of just keeping in touch with my constituents. Also, I've been really pleased to do a number of visits to different community groups and to different businesses. And my summer tour, which I had during summer of 2021, was a big part of doing that, and we covered a huge swathe of places from Eastern Berkshire, East Renfrewshire and Renfrewshire down to Inverclyde. And we got out and about and we were able to speak to loads of different groups and people, and as I say, find out how I could help them in Parliament. And that is such an important part of the job, and actually it's the part of the job that I really, really enjoy. over the next 4 years, I want to continue standing up for the people of West Scotland, working as hard as I can to deal with your casework issues, getting the results for you that you need, speaking up for you in the chamber, talking about your issues, asking the government for clarity on their policies and advocating the policies that matter to you as well, because that's why I'm here. It's a great honour to be elected, and I'm going to work as hard as I can over the next 4 years to deliver for you. Every day in this place is different, and every day in our communities is different. But I am immensely proud of being able to represent you, and I will continue to do that. And all I would say is that if I can ever be of any assistance to you, to your family, or to those you know in your community, then don't hesitate to get in touch with my office. We'll do everything we can to help you.